Hey guys, LV here. Obviously from the title, we're going to do a video that I don't usually do. And to be honest with you guys, I am a bit scared of doing this because I'm not really sure how this collection thing works in terms of anime, because if I had to be honest, I don't really watch a lot of anime. Well, you know what, that's not true. I still watch anime, I just don't watch it as much as I used to. So my anime collection that I'm about to show you guys might not be so impressive to the extreme otaku fans, but hopefully based off the little video that a lot of you guys have requested, hopefully you guys can enjoy the little things in my collection. Okay, so the first thing in my anime collection, what I'm going to show you guys, is going to be of my manga box sets. And yes, from hearing that, you guys know those aren't necessarily anime, but I do consider them a part of my anime collection because during the time when I was collecting, these were one of the first things I got. So the first box set I'm going to show you guys of an entire manga is of the series Death Note. I can't really give you guys the estimate date of when I got this. I think I got this during high school, and I do know I got this on Amazon when it was having a sale. But it's the entire series of Death Note. When I was really into Death Note, I got this. And let me show you guys a bit of the right behind here. Let me show you guys the inside of it, I guess. It's an entire series, and it even comes with a how-to manual of the Death Note, and it even has L's true name. Well, this isn't really so impressive. I was really happy when I got this because I was really into Death Note during like my high school days, so I got the entire series. Well, I will admit I'm not as crazy about it since I'm not gonna give any spoilers away, but when they took off one of my most favorite characters, I will admit the series kind of went downhill, but it's still kind of my favorite mangas of all time, and I'm really happy that I did get this. So here's one part of my box set that I'll never get rid of. Okay, so the second and final box set that I do have is considered one of my most favorite mangas ever, and it is of the series Ouran High School Host Club. Hopefully I said that correctly, but I do consider this one of my most favorite manga of all time. I just love everything about this manga. I can't watch this show without dying of laughter, and I was really happy when I found this entire series. Like the first set, I got this at Amazon as well. I got it when it was on sale. It comes with the entire series, and here's the everything, I guess. Let me show you guys the inside. Let's see. So it comes with the entire manga series, and I also have a little notepad that it came with of the entire gang. While the manga series is enough for me, I do have the anime of the series as well, which is right here. I can't really tell you guys when I got this, because I got this a long time ago, so I can't even tell you where I bought it, but I do cherish this one as well. This is a slipcase, of course, and then here's the inside of it. Let's show you guys the inside, although it's nothing really too impressive, just Haruhi and Tamaki. And oh my gosh, Mori's my favorite. And there's a nice picture of all of them. Like I said before, while I do know these box sets aren't necessarily anime, they are a part of my favorite series of all time, so I do recommend anyone get these if you guys have the chance because they're really awesome. Okay, so I'm finally done with the manga box sets, so I'm now going to show you guys my anime collection. Okay, so the anime that I'm going to show you guys is not necessarily my first anime, but it's one of the animes I really got into, and it's of the series Inuyasha. I love this show for a variety of reasons, but I'm not going to spill all the beans right now because that would be too long if I did that. But I do love this show and cherish this show because this is one of the first animes that I got into. And I do love this series because this was the series that introduced me to a lot of the J-pop singers that I listen to today. I have the entire series of this. This is the first season of the Inuyasha series, and I'm serious you guys, I have the entire seasons of this show. The third season. This one. This is the final season of the Inuyasha series, and I also have the movie set of this as well. So that is my entire collection of Inuyasha. I don't have the final act series, which I do know that's the official conclusion of the series. I'm going to get that very soon. I can't really tell you guys when the estimate date of when I'll get that because when it comes to anime, I don't really focus much on my anime collection. Usually most of the time when I watch anime, I watch it online. But I do know one day I'm going to get the entire collection of the final act series of Inuyasha. Inuyasha, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so the next anime that I'm going to show you guys is not necessarily an anime, and I know it's not an anime, so I don't need anyone telling me that in the comments. I know it's not an anime. It's going to be of the series Avatar. Yes, I know it came on Nick. It was like one of the last good shows that came on. Well, besides The Legend of Korra. But this is one of my favorite anime. Well, not anime, but animation that was on Nick. I don't know, I consider it anime for some reason. I love this series, you guys. The plot and everything about this is perfect. Here's if you guys want to see. Sorry guys, I'm not really the most interesting person when it comes to anime because I'm just like throwing everything all over the place, so I apologize if I'm not interesting there. And while I do know this isn't an official anime series, everything about this show is very complex and very interesting, so I do recommend anyone to watch this if you guys haven't already. It's a really good series. Okay, so the next anime that I'm going to show you guys is an anime I'm pretty sure everyone has either watched or has heard of at this point, because the series is very popular, especially in the Western world, and it's going to be of the series Naruto, the original Naruto. I have the entire box set of this as well. I have the entire series of this. Yes, I do know it's very stereotypical anime in a sense, but I really like this series. I like the message that this series showcases, and it's very thought-provoking to me in a sense, and I have the entire thing. I'm not even lying. I don't have Naruto Shippuden. I do watch the series, but I don't have the anime collection. I only have one, which is this one. I think I'm going to sell this one because I did have most of the Shippuden series at one point, but I sold it all, and I'm probably going to sell this one too because I think I probably forgot I had this, so I'm going to sell this too because I don't really watch the Shippuden. I watched this one, like this entire set. I watch this series every day, or at least most of the time, but I don't watch the Shippuden one at my house. I usually, whenever I watch Shippuden, I watch it online, which is not a problem because this is the one I really fell in love with, really. I don't think I've really addressed this, but when it comes to most anime, I usually watch it in the original language that it was set, which is Japanese. I'm not saying that I hate the English dub, but I just don't really prefer it because in my opinion, I think the dub just ruins it for me. So I don't really watch anime in English. The only anime I think I can watch in English is probably just Inuyasha. I think that's the only series I can watch in English because I think I was introduced to that show in English. Every other anime I have here, I watch in Japanese. I'm not trying to, well, I guess I am picking a side, but I'm not trying to like say, oh, this side is better than the other. I just prefer watching it in Japanese. And yes, while I do know this is really a stereotypical anime in a sense, I do recommend anyone to watch this show because I love the messages of friendship and I love the messages of togetherness that this anime does display. So I do recommend anyone, if you guys are into those type of, and action of course, that I do recommend you guys watch it because it's a really good show. Okay, so the next anime that I'm going to show you guys is of an anime that I really cherished a lot during my middle school days, and I still cherish it, but I will admit I don't watch it as much as I used to, but it is of the series Yu Yu Hakusho. I have the entire series of this as well, at least I think I do. I was really into this show. I don't know, I tend to like action shows. Action and comedy, those are really my favorite when it comes to anime. I will admit to you guys, I don't really remember much of the plot of this right here because I haven't watched it for a while, but I'm probably going to rewatch this series anyway because while I'm not current on the most new anime as of right now, I do rewatch a lot of the anime series that I have here, so I'm probably going to rewatch this at one point. Probably not now because I think I'm in the process of currently watching another anime. I do recommend anyone to get this because this is a good series and it really highlights the spirit of fighting really well. Okay, so the next anime that I'm going to show you guys is going to be a series that I don't necessarily have the entire series in. It's just like a one season that I do have of it. So the first part of that, which I'm going to show you guys, is going to be of this series called Air Gear. I used to read the manga of this series here. I remember I did like this show. Well, manga really, but I think I had to stop at one point because during the time when I was reading this manga, I read manga really fast, was forced to stop, and I think I just forgot about it eventually, and I was really surprised when I found this there, so I bought this. I got this at a little bookstore, I think, and I got it new, of course. This is the, I guess, the super save anime condition, I guess. When it comes to anime, I don't buy them full price. I usually get them when they're on sale, because anime, while I love anime, Anime is expensive. One of these days, I'm probably going to watch this series again because I will admit I don't really remember much of the plot here. But I do remember this was a pretty funny series, so if you guys like your really explicit, funny stuff, I recommend this right here. So the next solo anime set that I do have is going to be of this series, Samurai Champloo? I think that's how you say it. Hopefully I said it correctly, but if I didn't, I apologize. I remember this show used to make me crack up laughing. It's like one of those animes where you have to watch it just to get the entire gist of it. Again, like the first anime I showed you guys, this one is very explicit and it's very colorful with language, but I seem to like those type of animes for some reason. Okay, so the next solo anime that I'm going to share with you guys is going to be of a series, well, I will admit I'm not really familiar with because I haven't watched the show yet, but it's of the series Living for the Day After Tomorrow. I will be honest with you guys, I only got this anime based off that title because, I don't know, it's a very unusual title to me. One of these days I'm going to watch this. If you guys like, I'll give a review on it if you guys want. Okay, so the next perverted, explicit anime that I do have is of this series. But I guess I am pervert because I have a lot of explicit stuff, you guys. I do love this series too. This show is really, really funny. I remember I never finished this show, but I remember I used to laugh my ass off during this show right here. So if you guys can, get this show too. Okay, so the next anime series that I'm going to show you guys might stir quite a bit of controversy. Well, I don't know, but it's not something that everyone watches, and it's not a hentai, but it is of yaoi. I don't have a lot of yaoi series. I only have 3 of them so far. The first part of it is of the Junjo? Hopefully I said that right. But Junjo Romantica. If I mispronounce it, I apologize. I do know that not everyone likes yaoi. To be honest with you guys, I don't really watch a lot of yaoi either, but this is like one of my favorite. I absolutely fangirl when I watch this, so I'm not ashamed to say that I fangirl over this series, and I will for the end of time. I won't really go into details because I'm pretty sure, I don't think a lot of you guys really watch stuff like this, but they're really good. Okay, so the final thing I'm going to show you guys in my anime collection is going to be of a series, well, I will admit I haven't had the chance to completely finish it, but it's of the series D.N. Angel. Like most of the series I've shown you guys here, I got into the show during my middle school days. During the time when I was watching this, I was still watching the show when it was still on the air. Well, at that time I was. And I think at one point I had to stop watching it because I think at one point we didn't have cable anymore. So I was kind of like forced to not watch it anymore. So after that time, I pretty much forgot all about it until one day I actually went to a bookstore and I found this there. I do remember the show was really hypnotizing in a sense, and I remember I really did like it. So like, I can't give you guys like a vivid detail of what this anime consists of. I'm pretty sure one of these days I'll finish it, and if you guys like, I can give you guys a thorough review of it if you guys want. So that was my anime collection, everyone. I guess I can agree in the sense that it was rather disappointing. Like I told you guys before, I don't really have much in the anime department because, like I said, I don't really watch that much anime except the ones I had here. Those are really the only animes that I watch. Well, you know what? No, I do occasionally watch new anime, but I don't have the like series of it yet, but I do watch some. But most of the animes that I do have and I do watch really are the ones I just showed you guys here. Thank you guys for watching my collection that I've shown you guys, and even the ones that caused a bit of controversy. Oh, I don't even think I showed you guys the third one I have. It's of this one too. Anyway, enough of my silliness, but thank you guys for watching this with me, and hopefully you guys got some entertainment out of this, because I do know I am a very horrible describer when it comes to anime. Like, I can't give you guys a description if my life depended on it. I will see you guys in the next video, so until next time, bye everyone.